80% of masculine first impression doesn't come from your physique. It doesn't come from your money. And it doesn't come from what you say. It comes from 8 specific gestures. 8 body signals the human brain reads as authority, stability, and status. And here's the uncomfortable truth. 99% of men never train them consciously. That's why the top 1% controls the energy of a room without raising their voice, without forcing dominance, without explaining themselves. Today, you'll learn the 80-20 rule of masculine magnetism, the 8 gestures that create most of the impact with minimal effort. The 80-20 principle applied to the body. Most men try to improve their presence by doing too much. Posture, voice, gestures, mindset, energy. And they end up tense, artificial, or exhausted. But magnetism doesn't work that way. The human brain simplifies. It detects a few key signals and decides how to treat you. That's the 80-20 principle. A small percentage of behaviors creates most of the results. In masculine body language, that means one thing. A few gestures dominate the entire perception. Let's go through those 8. Gesture number 1, stillness. The first dominant gesture is not moving more, it's moving less. Insecure men fill silence with movement. They adjust, they sway, they touch themselves. Dominant men don't need to prove anything with their bodies. Stillness communicates internal control. How to train it? Reduce unnecessary movement. Allow physical silence. Stay still, even when others fidget. Stillness pulls attention back to you. Gesture number 2, slow, consistent tempo. Tempo controls perception, not just while walking, but while turning, sitting, reaching, standing up. Most men move too fast in unfamiliar environments. Speed signals reactivity. Consistency signals control. How to train it? Reduce your speed by 10 to 15%. Eliminate sudden rhythm changes. Move with consistency. You're not slow. You're deliberate. Gesture number 3, stable eye contact. Eye contact is primal. Eyes that escape signal doubt. Eyes that stare aggressively signal insecurity disguised as dominance. Dominant eye contact is calm and stable. How to train it? Maintain eye contact without forcing it. Avoid excessive blinking. Allow micro pauses before breaking gaze. You don't look to dominate, you look because you're present. Gesture number 4, low breathing. This gesture is rarely seen, but always felt. High chest breathing activates alert mode. Low abdominal breathing signals safety and stability. Dominant men breathe downward. How to train it? Inhale by expanding the abdomen. Exhale slowly. Keep breathing silent. Your body calms, your voice deepens, your presence expands. Gesture number 5, natural space, occupation. Insecure men shrink, they cross arms, they hunch shoulders, they close the body. Magnetic men occupy space naturally. They don't invade, they don't exaggerate, they don't collapse. How to train it? Open but relaxed posture, arms loose. Weight evenly distributed. You don't take space. You simply don't give it back. Gesture number 6. Pauses before action. This gesture separates the 1% from everyone else. Reactive men respond instantly. Dominant men pause. The pause creates authority. How to train it? Pause before speaking. Pause before moving. Pause before responding. That fraction of a second tells the environment, I set the rhythm. Gesture number 7, economical gestures. Large, exaggerated, constant gestures signal attention-seeking. The top 1% uses fewer gestures, but precise ones. Less movement equals more impact. How to train it? Reduce gesture frequency. Move slowly and clearly. Stop your hands when they're not needed. Every gesture carries weight. Gesture number 8, emotional neutrality. This is the final gesture, and the most powerful. Emotional neutrality is not coldness. It's not reacting unnecessarily. Magnetic men don't get shaken easily. How to train it? Maintain a neutral expression. Don't react to everything. Observe more than you express. Calm is contagious, and calm is read as power. 5-minute daily routine. Now let's integrate everything into a simple 5-minute daily routine. Minute 1, breathing low, slow, silent. Minute 2, stillness, stand still, feel your weight, no adjustments. Minute 3, eye contact, practice stable, relaxed gaze. Minute 4, movement, walk slowly, consistently, deliberately. Minute 5, integration, open posture, low breathing, calm presence. 5 minutes, once a day. Why it works? These 8 gestures work because they remove insecurity signals. And when insecurity disappears, other brains assume one thing: this man is comfortable with himself. That's status, not because you dominate, but because you don't need to. Identity masculine magnetism isn't built by adding gestures, it's built by eliminating noise. When the unnecessary disappears, the essential appears. 8 gestures, 5 minutes a day. That's the 80-20 the top 1% already lives by. If you want to keep learning the real 80-20 of masculine magnetism, subscribe. What comes next isn't popular, but it works.